Hey, happy birthday, Ben. Big day. Well, let's talk about being a man. But first, let me just say it's such an honor to be able to share in your birthday, and I always enjoy seeing you when we get a chance. Today, it's my great pleasure to respond to a request just to offer some words from a great, wise old man. Not me. This is the Apostle Paul, and he says, "Be alert, stand firm in the faith, act like a man, be strong." That's the verse that's meant a lot to me, and mainly because I have to stop and think each day. So, today, what does it mean to be a man so that I can act that way? I thought about this and I came up with three things that might just help you. First is I need to initiate. That means I need to be the guy who's starting something. That's the opposite of being a passive person. And I know I'll just never drift into being a good friend or a follower of Christ or a husband or a father. There are many situations where I need to be the one who comes up with a way to do a thing and then make it happen. That's a man. Second thing, I need to be involved in the lives of others and invested in them. That would be the opposite of being selfish. So here I am doing a selfie video for you. I, I get to go all over the world with your Mimi because people who serve Christ need to know that someone else cares about them just the way they care for others. So just that serving attitude makes a difference in this world, an enormous one. But it doesn't come naturally to me. But then again, a man's life mission isn't just to do the easy thing. Somebody once said if you have to choose between two jobs or tasks, pick the tougher challenge. That's a man. The third thing is I need to be in step with God's Spirit. That's the opposite of what I would call absolute independence. I can't just be my own man. That would be disaster. I have to be God's man. At first, that sounds entirely against the first two things up there that I said, a man who initiates and a man who's involved. Why can't I be my own man? Well, I can't because I'm a man who's a sinner. Everything in me wants to bend away from God toward putting up and bowing down to idols. And you know what I mean. All false worship turns out in the end to be a big fail because, in fact, it's self worship. And that takes me nowhere fast. So I'm a real man only when I'm not trying to get things done in my own strength. If I'm God's man, I'm repenting of my sins every day and pressing into Him to find the way forward. And this will make my approach transformed into servanthood and humility. His Spirit within me will give me direction and wisdom. You might say, no more Mr. Independent guy here. I'm not just building my own kingdom, but I'm taking my place as an heir in His kingdom and living based on who He is. And so again, Ben, happy birthday to you. You're a really special guy. I hope they treat you well today. They should. Wish we could be there. God bless.